How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Larry FM. I am, of course, Larry, and today I am so excited to present to you a collector box of Spider-Man, or Marvel Spider-Man. Magic the Gathering's Marvel Spider-Man. Anyway, I got a Spider-Man box finally. Like I said, this was very difficult to get, and it cost me, you don't even want to know. And I am very excited to be able to bring it here and open it in front of all of you. But of course, before we begin, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified whenever I drop more pack openings, boxes, and the like. And normally I'd like to talk a little bit more, but I'm just so excited that I finally got this and I'm able to open it. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. So of course, Marvel's Spider-Man Magic the Gathering, Universe Beyond, all that jazz. Very happy I got this box. Like I said, I'm gonna open it. What am I looking forward to pulling in this set? Everything, kinda. I do want a Soul Stone. Not so much because I'm gonna play it, even though I'm sure I'm gonna play it, but because I have a working theory, and if you agree with me, please leave a comment down below, that this isn't going to be the only Marvel set that we get in the near future here, or I guess ever, and eventually they're gonna give us every Infinity Stone. Don't know when it's gonna happen. We could be like waiting years for it, but I do think eventually we're gonna get every Infinity Stone. And even they may make the Infinity Gauntlet that just says, I guess if you control it and all the stones, you just win the game, or some other shickles like that. So when that time comes, I want to be ready and prepared. Besides just that, oh, it's so gorgeous. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. I was having to talk with a friend. Do they ever really call her Ghost Spider, or is it just Spider-Woman? Or anyway, besides, of course, the what was I just talking about? Soul Stone. I do want to pull as many legendary creatures as I can, because I want to pull a Cosmic Spider, the 5-color commander thing, and just run every Spider-Man version, variant, Spider-Verse thing in one deck and just call it a day. I think I've done the same thing with the Assassin's Creed deck, and that Ezio was like 5 colors, so you could like run every assassin and just, you had a fun time. Probably my favorite, what am I trying to say? My favorite product Magic the Gathering has are collector boosters. I love collector boosters. Just everything shining, different versions of the same old cards, you know, different foils, artwork, the like. Beetle, Legacy Criminal, City Pigeon, Venom, Evil Unleashed. That's nice, Venom. Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary. Ooh, Spider-Man Heroic Horde. You got a lot going on right there. And of course, I think this does lead to it, because there are so many Spider-Men now. Daily Bugle building. That it just kind of leads into, like, you can have all of it. And speaking of which, Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. Enters return on target creature on his hand. Deals combat damage, draw a card. Well, Morlun, Devourer of Spiders. So I'm not as up to date on like the Spider-Man comic book knowledge as I probably should be, but I do remember a few years ago I began casually reading some of it, and it was dealing with Morlun, and I was like, he just started eating like the Spider-Man people, and I was like, what is this? What is going on here? So yeah, nice card, full art. J. Jonah Jameson, or dang it, the dude from Whiplash. Gosh, J.K. Simmons, there we go, with his loudmouth ass. Oh, 9 lives. This is a nice artwork of Black Cat. Enchantment, hexproof. Source will deal damage, prevent that damage, put an incarnation counter on this enchantment. When there are 9, exile it. Leaves the battlefield. Ah, okay. So, ooh, that is a double-edged sword. Wow. You just lose. Rocket powered Goblin Guider. And a treasure token. I'm gonna put all the, I guess, the special, you know, artworks over here. Eventually, of course, if I get something good, I do have sleeves that I'm gonna sleeve them up in. So hopefully, like I said, I really want that Soul Stone, really want just as much as possible. there are other cards that I kind of like. I think probably my favorite card in this set is the Anti-Venom card, the 5 or 4 white card. I just really like that card as far as like how it works, how it functions. Steel Wrecking Ball, Risky Research, Mob, Beetle, City Pigeon, Grendel, Spawn of Null, Sudden Strike, Spider-Mobile, Ezekiel Sims, Full Art Planes. I do like, as always, love these full art lands. I got a mountain. If next time I pull one, I'll look at it. Well, they have like the spider web treatment. That's nice. Mysterio, Master of Illusions. Ooh, the Spot, Living Portal in this comic book art treatment. Nice. Venom, Deadly Devourer. This is from the, I guess like the full mural version. And when I went to the my local card gaming store, they had some of them. I decided against getting it because I was like, I can just get it later, or if I pull it, then you know, I pull the cards, I don't have to buy the thing. So, and then they were sold out. So eventually I'm gonna get it, just it wasn't my priority. The priority was get this collector booster, bring it home, be able to open it in front of all of you. Path to Exile. Ooh, with the Marvel Spider-Man. He's sad because Spider-Man's always sad, but some shit be happening to Spider-Man. I be feeling bad in the comics, and like, here we go, yay! Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer. That's the card I was talking about, in full art foil. That is gorgeous. This I'll probably run in, I don't know, my all-white commander deck, just because it's just such a great card. And a robot. Yes, I did miss it. That's amazing. I'm gonna sleeve this up. And of course, I'm sure as many of you are aware, I'm trying this new double camera thing where you can like see my face as I'm talking, but also see the board as I'm like pulling packs and stuff. So if you like it, please let me know. If not, let me know. Still kind of experimenting with it, but just kind of situations have occurred to where I can like use 2 cameras now. So I can like, you know, just experiment, see what works. If it doesn't, you know, we'll move on, go to something else. If it does, you know, please tell me it does, because it'll make me feel better. Moving on to the next pack. So I'm a casual Spider-Man fan. I do like the character, but Spider-Man isn't one of those heroes that I go out of my way to like read comic book wise. I love the movies. Most of the movies are very good. I'll stand on the fact that the first Spider-Man 3 is a decent enough movie. It's just not as executed as we would have wanted for the time. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is hot garbage. I'm sorry, it just is. The Amazing Spider-Man 1, I didn't care too much for, it just wasn't my thing. I guess at the time it's not what I personally wanted in a Spider-Man movie. But you know, there was nothing wrong with it. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was, golly, that was so disappointing. Spider-Girl, Hero's Legacy, is that, yeah, it is Mayday Parker. Look at her. Flying Octobot, Lila, Holographic Assistant, Spider-Sayer, Full Art Island, Island, Ultimate Green Goblin, that's like a Abomination Goblin. Abomagoblin? Agent Venom, this is another very good card. I think Alec, who many of you probably are familiar with, he was like, I won't need an Agent Venom. But I was like, oh, go buy the cards. He was like, no, too expensive, and I'm broke and I ain't got no money. I was like, you broke bastard. But anyway, I want everybody to comment down below how broke Alec is. Let him know that he's a broke bastard. Let's see, Flash Minutes, get it, Flash. When another non-token creature you control dies, draw a card, lose 1 life. And then, which I saw, of course, everyone's talking about, you know, if you play Agent Venom with Shieldred, it's like you just draw a card, lose a life. But then Shieldred says when you draw a card, you gain a life. So all you really gain is a card. And that's pretty nice. Another The Spot, Living Portal. Oop. Feed the Swarm. We already got it. Well, the Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. Full art. I believe this is part of the background. Or is this just? No, I think this is just the yeah, just his comic book version. In foil, nice. When he enters, create a food token, because pig. I don't know. But yes, I was personally my top. I don't know if I've ever said this before. My on camera. I know I've said it many times to like just people who would listen. My favorite superheroes of all time. My top 3 are in this order: Batman, Doctor Strange, and Black Adam. So, and Spider-Man's up there. He's probably top 10, but it's just not like I just didn't like gravitate to Spider-Man as much as like some of the others. And like I said, the Spider-Man be going through it. You be like, dang, you be wanting to just root for the guy because, I don't know, stuff always happens to him. Full art swamp. Lady Octopus, inspired inventor. Strength of will. Ooh, I keep skipping stuff. Sensational Spider-Man. This is part of that full art mural as well. Yeah, see? Look like it's paying off, my strategy. Right of replication, sorcery, kicker. Create a token to copy your target's feature if it was kicked. Create 5 of those tokens. It's you still and Spinneret and Spiderling. I guess the legend rule still applies with those tokens, but still, not bad. And actually I was talking to both Alec and Alex just recently about how, because I'm not truly up to date with the Spider-Verse thing, there are many characters in here that I just have no idea who they are or where they come from. And I guess, and though I am a DC buff when it comes to encyclopedic knowledge, Alex, I mean, it made through he is the same with Marvel stuff, especially Spider-Man. So he knew everything and then proceeded to ridicule me for why I didn't know about said characters. And I was like, I just don't know. Dang, you know, cut me a break. Shock. I was also talking about, you remember I'm sure many of you do, that original Spider-Man cartoon where Peter Parker was like crashing out at Shocker, and Shocker was like running for his life, trying to get away from this man. Just like, oh, like he was like, Shocker! He was knees to chest and trying. He was like, nope, I made this man mad. I need to get out of here. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes they not be feeling like. I also brought this up to my friend group. Like Spider-Man's villains, like only mess with him because they know, like he's not gonna kill him or anything. I feel like if they picked on any other hero, Spider-Man Noir, any other hero in the Marvel universe, the hero would just like end them and that will be it. But it's like, oh yeah, we'll pick on the kid because, you know, we can. Damn bullies. Rocket Power Goblin Guy. Ooh, Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. That's gorgeous artwork. Gwen Stacy, flip card. Oh no, I'm gonna look at the other one. Doc Ock, armed and dangerous. We'll look at that in just a second. But that Ghost Spider, let me get into focus. That Ghost Spider is gorgeous. That's a wonderful card. Yeah. Love it. Love to see it. Again, Doc Ock, armed and dangerous. This is a Lorthros, the Tide Master. Yeah, pretty good. Superior Spider-Man. Spider-Man Hero. Now, is this the... No, this... Okay, Superior. I was thinking of Iron Spider. And then I was like, is this Peter Parker Iron Spider or Amadeus Cho Iron Spider? Amadeus Cho was Iron Spider, wasn't he? Let me know down in the comments if I'm like misremembering that or not. But Superior Spider-Man, this is when Doc Ock, I remember that because I think people were upset or pissed at during this storyline when Doc Ock took over his body and Peter died. It said Mind Swap, Superior Spider-Man, enter a copy as any other creature in the graveyard. Okay. Yeah, pretty nice. And a spider token. Moving on. And of course, the current debate of the past 5 years, I don't know, is how much is enough when it comes to Magic the Gathering's Universe Beyond set. Me, personally, I enjoy them because Universe Beyond is part of the reason. The other reason is that damn man who Delarian Communicology man who made me play this game, and now I'm addicted. But the other part is my love of Lord of the Rings and when they did that whole set. So now I'm just in it. So I like Universes Beyond sets. Not all of them have like hit it out of the park for me. I didn't really too much care about Fallout. Doctor Who was okay, but I'm not like a Doctor Who fan, but I could still appreciate like the cards and all that other stuff. So are you tired of it? Do you think they need to pump their brakes? Because I know like a few months we're getting Avatar, which like another like back-to-back universes beyond. Again, I'm still excited about it, but even I will admit I was like, that's kind of probably should have separated those things, like put like another main set in between and just give us Avatar middle of next year, because we've had how many Universe Beyond sets this year? Let me know down below if I'm like missing, because I know we had was Assassin's Creed this year, or was that last year? I don't know. We've had quite a few Universe Beyond sets, and Universe Beyond Scorpion also got me into Spider, piloted by Penny. Got me into Warhammer somehow, because I saw the Warhammer cards from Magic the Gathering Clone Saga, and I was like, yeah, this looks cool. Let me get into that, and now I'm in a Warhammer, which like the lore for Warhammer is like thicker than it's thick, yeah, with great power. Maximum Carnage comic book. This is nice. I like this. I like how they named each like saga like a different story arc in the Spider-Man comic books. That's nice. Ponder. He's just up there pondering. Another Borlun full art foil, and a Citizen. Last pack on the left side. Not gonna smack it yet. That comes later. Still looking for that Soul Stone. Still need a Soul Stone. Craven's Cats, Pumpkin Bombardment, Merciless Enforcers, Romantic Rendezvous. And Spider-Man be getting down with the ladies too. I don't know how he be pulling them, but he be pulling them. Chameleon, Rhino's Rampage, School Days, Living Brain. See, like this, I have no idea who this is. I have no idea who this villain is, or I've never seen. If you know, if you can give me the backstory on Living Brain, Mechanical Marvel, let me know down in the comments, because I got nothing. Full Art Mountain. Electro, Assaulting Battery, puns with words. Wizards of the Coast loves their word puns when it comes to their cards. I think everyone's excited about this card as far as like the competitive ability of it, because not losing red mana as phases and steps end is crazy, and I don't know why they made this card, but it's I mean, hey, play everything red. Strength of Will, another Morlun. This is like my third Morlun. Hex. Ooh, destroy 6 target creatures, because it's the Sinister 6. Ooh, Silk Web Weaver. That's a nice, like, gorgeous artwork of a card, and the artwork of Maximum Carnage. But yeah, that's nice. I like they introduce, again, going back to like the Spider-Man video games recently, the PlayStation ones, which are amazing. If you haven't played it, what's wrong with you? Go play them. But I really enjoyed them. I've said they are the best superhero games since the Batman Arkham series. And I love the Batman Arkham series. The Batman Arkham series is a game franchise I go back to and play, if not yearly, every other year, because I have deep fond memories of playing it during the like October and winter seasons, because I think that's when they all came out. As a matter of fact, I remember that was one of, I think, Batman Arkham City. I know we got Spider-Man, but forgive me, I go on tangents sometimes. Batman Arkham City was the first game I convinced my mom to pre-order for me through Best Buy, because they had the pre-order bonus that if you pre-ordered it through Best Buy, you got to play as Nightwing. And Nightwing was my favorite Robin, and probably my second favorite Batman Mythos character. So I was like, I gotta play as Nightwing. And luckily, because she's a good mom, thank you, because she'll probably watch this, she got it for me. So yeah. Spider-Bot, University Campus, Silver Sable, Sun Spider. I don't know who Sun Spider is. Vulture, Spider-Man Noir. That's gorgeous. Dark Forest, Hide on the Ceiling. Another Silk Spider, Ben Riley. Another Agent Venom, full art. Oh, Comeuppance. That and even that artwork is funny. Just like punching himself. Prevent all damage that would be dealt. Yeah. The Clone Saga, full foil. Nice. Moving along here. Getting, I think we're now officially closer to the end than we are at the beginning. Illusion villain token. Come on, Soul Stone. I really want a Soul Stone. Can I please have a Soul Stone? Mysterio, Hot Dog Cat, Wrestler, Web Up. Next, Robotics Mastery, Prowler, Misguided Mentor, Alien Symbiosis, Rhino, Island, Bioorganic Carapace with great power, another Maximum Carnage, Beast Within, that artwork is gnarly, Cheering Crowd. Also another, I guess, hot take for me, I do think Tom Holland's Spider-Man has taken over as the go-to Spider-Man whenever somebody thinks of Spider-Man on the big screen. From Tobey Maguire, I like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but I think I enjoy seeing him come from like a child into like adult Spider-Man. I think we kind of missed that with the first round of Spider-Man movies, and that like Tobey Maguire was basically already an adult. Tom Holland was an adult too, but he could pass as a teenager. So, you know, now we're getting like out of high school into, we got the high school phase, now we're getting the grown-up phase. This is Web Up, Professor Wrestler, Shock, Aunt May. I don't know who Molten Man is. Let me know down below. Who's Molten Man? I'm not gonna say why should I care, but who's Molten Man? Flash Thompson, Web Shooters, Mountain, Web of Life and Destiny, Urban Retreat, Grasping Tentacles, another thing from the mural. Traumatize. Wow. Did he just pick his head up off his shoulders? Friendly Neighborhood. Alright, how many we got? We got 2 left. Come on. Send me all of your luck, all of your energy on these last 2 packs. If I don't get a Soul Stone, I will be very disappointed. I'm not gonna cry because I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. My bank account gonna get one, but I will be sad for now. Craven's Cats, Pumpkins, Enforcers, Rendezvous, Prison Break, Prowler, Sandman's Quicksand, Ezekiel Sims. I don't know why they made Ezekiel Sims. He's an advisor. I guess you can't, base him off of that god-awful Madam Web movie that we're not going to talk about anymore. God damn it. Nope, we're not going to talk about it. Island. Silk, Web Weaver. Rocket Power Goblet Goddard. Ooh, Peter Parker, the flip version. That's a shock, of course, but that's wonderful. Yeah. Like, I'm really going to be able to, I can't wait to, like, put this deck together and actually play it how I want to. Ah, there's Iron Spider Stark upgrade. It says Peter appreciated the powerful. Okay, so this one is Peter Parker. Am I missing that though? Wasn't like Iron Spider somebody else? I don't. Let me know, because I can't be misremembering that. All right, we've come to it. The pièce de résistance, the last pack. And if I always say it, whenever it's the last pack of anything you're opening in any given session, always smack that pack. Smack it twice. It never fails me wrong. It never, gosh, tongue-tied. It never fails me. It never does me wrong. Alright, food token. Is that a glizzy, as the kids say? Doc Ock's Henchman. Mass Meower. Lurking Lizards. Inner Demon Gangsters. Amateur Hero, Web Warriors, Spider piloted by Penny, Spider-Man Noir, Wall Crawl, Full Art Swamp, Rocket Powered Goblin Guider, Parker Luck, and Doc Ock Evil Inventor. Another Armed and Dangerous, and a Full Art Mysterio. I miscounted my cards. Oops. So that will be it for today. Magic the Gathering's Marvel Spider-Man. What do you think about it? Do you plan on opening it some more? The pre-release just this past weekend, with official releases hitting this weekend. Well, the weekend of, what is this weekend? The 26th? 27th? Yeah. So do you plan on picking some up? If so, what are you picking up? What are you looking forward to? Comment, let me know. I love to hear from you. Love to hear about all of your spicy ideas. And as always, I've been Larry. Thank you for joining me on Larry FM. Please stay tuned.